What's good, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over every single playoff series thus far and giving it a letter grade. So these grades are going to range between A, B, C, or D. I'm going to have like A plus, B plus, all that stuff. So without further ado, without hesitating anymore, let's get straight into it. Starting off, we're going to be talking about the Clippers versus the Nuggets. And I got this series at an A plus. I think this series has been absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. It has that playoff atmosphere. It has those banger after banger games. And all these games have been pretty much neck and neck, except game three. Game three, we did see it was pretty much a blowout. But even that game was entertaining to watch in and of itself because the Clippers just couldn't miss. All these games have been super high scoring. You have the star caliber players. You have the James Hardens and Nikola Jokic, the Kawhi Leonards. You have the stars in this series, and it just has that playoff atmosphere. And you can tell that these players are really emotionally invested into this series, bro. We damn near had a fight. Game 4 just wrapping up right now, and we damn near had a fight, bro. James Harden was about to hit him with that Alex Eubank Jr. Bro, it was absolutely phenomenal. All these games, this series has been so much fun to watch. It's super high emotion too. You saw Norman Powell got friggin' picked up. He was about to get this was about to get powerbombed by Jamal Murray earlier in the series too. It's just been fun. Super aggressive, super physical, and I've been tuning into every single game of this series, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I think it's gonna go 7. I had the series going to the Clippers in, I believe, 6 or 7 games, but now I fully think it's gonna go to 7. And this game, man, this series has been absolutely phenomenal. But up next, we're gonna be talking about the Lakers and Wolves. Now, here's the thing about this series, right? I got a bit of a gripe with it. I got it at a B minus. I know a lot of people are gonna be looking at me and saying, "Bro, what are you talking about? B minus?" Look, the problem with this series is just it doesn't feel like the NBA playoffs. It feels like I'm watching some regular season games. Like, yes, they've been competitive, but they haven't felt electric. I just felt like the entire series, I could have seen more from Luka Doncic. Or LeBron looks a step slower than he usually does in the playoffs. And he doesn't have like that fierceness that you usually see from LeBron, that competitiveness. Last game, we literally saw like yeah, I get it. LeBron's an old head, bro. Like, he could just be chilling out. But bro was down 7, just like all giggles and chuckling and with Anthony Edwards. And look, here's the thing, right? I get it. LeBron's older. But look, it's not, I don't blame LeBron by any means. I'm a massive LeBron fan. But the thing is, it just doesn't feel like a playoff series. It feels like I'm watching regular season games, at least up until this point. I thought this series was going to be more the entertaining ones, but it just hasn't been thus far. I'm sure as the games continue, the Lakers really have a must-win game coming up in Game 4, which is going to be in Minnesota, and they need to take that one. And I think that one is going to be a lot more competitive. I think it's going to feel like there's more things at stake. So I could see the series getting better, but right now I do have it sitting at a B minus. All right, next up, we're going to be talking about, look, this is my team right here. This is my team. The Warriors versus the Rockets. And I got it at a B plus. And I would have it a little bit higher, but the reason I don't is because Jimmy Butler got injured. It is on the caliber of an A-level team, like an A-grade team series. However, because of Jimmy's injury, I do have to lower it a little bit because it lowers, the competitiveness of it, and it just doesn't feel as authentic as it really should be. But I still have it sitting at a B plus. It's been fun, man. It has been fun. And I could be biased because this is my team, and obviously I'm going to tune in every single game regardless, even if it's a blowout. But it's just been physical. It's felt like 90s ball. If you're an old head, you've been loving this series. Draymond Green going bickering, bro. Straight chasing after Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks in his face talking his shit. It's just been a super fun series. High emotions. And I'm really been enjoying this series. I think that if you like that type of basketball where it's physical, where it's it's like those nitty gritty games where a lot of it you have to play down low, or even if you like that that high octane or high athletic offense, you're gonna be seeing that here where people are driving to the cup. You see players like Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, and bro, you can't have a boring series with Steph Curry. Any given night this guy could pop out for 50 points, and he's had not the best series thus far. Game 2 was not his best performance, but Game 1, he absolutely shot the lights out. And I'm excited to see where this series goes. This series is behind all the other ones, like game-wise. We're only having Game 3, like, just tonight. But very excited for it. And I got it sitting at a B+. It's been really fun to watch. All right, now we're going to cover the last Western Conference series out of these. And it's OKC versus Grizzlies. And, bro, who really cares? Like, who really cares? Bro, there was deadass a 50-point win, bro. A 50-point win in a playoff series. Bro, the Grizzlies are just not there. And a big problem with that is Ja Morant's injured. The series is over now. I mean, OKC won, but it was not a fun series to watch. I got it at a D-. I don't think that it was really all that fun. I mean, there was one game which was competitive where OKC did come back down from a 29-point deficit. But, bro, like, that was the only entertaining game. That's the only reason why I don't have it sitting at a straight-up F, because it was clean sweep. There was one entertaining game the entire series. But, bro, it just really has not been fun to watch. Today was Game 4, and really, you never really actually thought the Grizzlies were going to win tonight. Shai, OKC, them boys taking care of business. And that's really all there is to it. Now we're going to delve into the Eastern Conference. And in the East, starting off, we got Indiana versus Bucks. And I got it sitting at a B. The Bucks did finally win a game. It was a must-win game. They need to win the next one as well. But Dame's been playing bad, man. Dame has been horrible. Bro, Game 1, this guy was talking his shit to Tyrese Halliburton, right? He was trying to, eat him on, tell him, bro, you can't wait to see me. And then he comes out and just puts on absolute stinkers. This guy's putting up tour dates. Damian Lillard and his lack of offense, his lack of good play is really holding back the entertainment value of this series. It's really just been Giannis is having to carry. And then I do like the way the Pacers do play. It's very fast-paced. It's very entertaining. I think that's why I have it so much higher, because it really hasn't been, like, too fun. I got it at a flat B. I think there is a lot at stake, with Giannis potentially leaving, and those stakes really do bring it up as well. And Kuzma's just been ass. Kyle Kuzma's been straight cheeks, bro. I know, bro, I feel bad for Chris Middleton, man. Bro's rotting away in Washington. They got Kyle Kuzma out here playing in the month of April, the end of April. It's not what I want to see. I wish Kuzma was playing better. It'd be a better series. This guy's putting up like 9 points, and we're happy for him for that. I hope this series goes to 7, because I want to see Giannis is having an absolute carry job. I could see it going higher if that is the case. If Giannis is, turns into 2018 Braun and goes crazy, forces this series to go to like, it needs to go at least 6 for them to win now. But forcing it to go to like those 6-7 games so that the Pacers don't win in just 5. But so far, I got it at a B. It has the potential to go higher though. Next up, the Hood Olympics. We got Detroit versus the Knicks. And I've been liking this series, bro. I think this series has been quite entertaining. I got it sitting at an A. The reason for that is, bro, every single game has been close. Even like, what was the last game? I think it was Game 3, right? The Knicks were up a large portion towards the end of the fourth, and all the fans were just dead ass going home. The fans were dead ass going home. Next thing you know, Detroit goes on like this little fluke run where all of a sudden you have a 1-possession game. I think it was like maybe like they were up by 4 points, maybe even 3. It was down to the wire still. And you thought it was going to be a runaway win. Every single game has been close. And it has been sloppy basketball. I know y'all been seeing the clips of these guys hooping like WNBA players. And I ain't talking about the good NBA players. I'm talking about the Angel Reese stuff. These guys have been hooping like Angel Reese. But other than that, I still think like it's been fun basketball. Yes, it's been sloppy, but it's been sloppy to the point where it's still somewhat entertaining. And I like watching Cade Cunningham play. I think he plays a very entertaining brand of basketball. It's super clean, super smooth to watch. And Jalen Brunson is putting up like really good stats. It's been a neck and neck series, and I've been enjoying it thus far. I think it's been a phenomenal series. All right, boys. Now we're going to be talking about the Celtics versus the Magic, and this is another one where I got it at a flat B. And the first 2 games were not it. Were not entertaining. The Game 2, you thought that they had a chance of winning. The Celtics did their own thing. They held their own. Game 3, surprisingly, the Magic did catch a dub. I think it's been a solid series. It's not the best, but I think what raises the implications of it, raises the ratings of it, is because the Magic were able to get that win, which I didn't expect them to. I thought that, Boston's probably just going to go ahead and sweep this. They didn't. Because a big reason for that is Boston is beat up. Jalen Brown's injured. Jayson Tatum's injured. And that raises the stakes of this series. And that's why I have it rated a bit more high than I thought I would have. I thought I would have initially given the series a C if the Magic did not win that game. Maybe even a C-. But I have it sitting at a B. It's exciting. It's interesting to know what's going to happen now. Because the Celtics, their backs are against the wall at this point because of their injuries. So we're going to have to see how this championship level team is able to hold their own. It's interesting. That's why I got it at a B. But finally, we got the Cavs versus the Heat. Bro, who cares about this? Bro, I'm pretty sure even Cavs fans don't care about this. Like, they're not watching these games. But there's been legit one close game the entire series. I got it at a D-. The Cavs has just been taking care of business. They've been doing what they're supposed to do. Nothing else. It's just, you would want it for the Heat to be a little more competitive. I thought they were going to get at least like maybe one fluke win. And they were close to doing that. But, man, I don't really care. You don't care. We don't care. I'm ready for the Cavs to go on to the next round. But, look, if you are still here, just know I appreciate you. And feel free to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Take care.